Alright, let's take just a minute or two and talk about cheap scopes. This target was shot with my brother-in-law's 300 Savage, 180 grain Federal bullets. It's got a 3 to 9 by 32 wide angle Bushnell trophy scope on it. Now, I like Bushnell. For the most part, they're pretty good. This particular scope exhibits the characteristic of a cheap scope, and this may actually be a cheap scope. I'm not sure. I know my Dusk Till Dawn is a wicked scope, but this particular one's not working out. So, I got it on paper on another target because it was really high. Using 4x magnification, put 2 here. And then I made a sight correction. And one of these in this flyer. And I knew that was a flyer, so I took another shot. Ended up with these 2. And on the original target, I had 2 like this. And then 2 like this. And I knew they were 4 good shots. So I was a little suspicious of the scope. I changed magnification to 9x, and I had 2 impact here. And then I changed it to 7, and I had 1 here and 1 here. One of these may be a flyer, I'm not sure. I didn't really need these. This here told me everything I needed to know. I held the rifle down nice and tight and zoomed in and out, and you can see the crosshairs going like this on the target, up and down and slightly left and right. So that particular scope is hooped. So anyway, that's all I had to bitch about today. Now that and my camera, that doesn't work anymore, but anyway. If you're going to get a cheap scope, I have several cheap scopes, and they're all fixed. I have a 2.5 and a couple 4-power scopes, and they all work great. But when you start zooming in and out with a cheap scope, this is what happens. Alright, see you next time.